achievement with 4 key community events, including a special symposium, luncheon, and brain trust hosted by me entitled The State of Black Women in Los Angeles. Keep it locked here for details on how to join us for this groundbreaking symposium examining the unique challenges, triumphs, and contributions of Black women in Los Angeles in the areas of education, healthcare, community leadership, cultural and political contributions. This public convocation will provide a critical forum to address the specific social, economic, and political realities facing Black women in LA today. We'll go live with a radio broadcast and YouTube live stream, a public discussion, and a private dialogue with some of LA's most impactful women. It's an affirmation of Black women standing at the intersection of race and gender in times of adversity while demonstrating remarkable resilience and leadership. We will listen and we will speak out and be heard, all in service of finding opportunities and solutions. Please plan to join us in celebrating our 4th anniversary by amplifying the voices of Black women. For more on our symposium and 4 events celebrating 4 years on the air, simply stay tuned or keep an eye on KBLA1580.com and help make this Juneteenth more jubilant with all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes 2 to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
Now we're getting into relationships that are problematic but salvageable.
Okay.
So we go with Aladdin and Jasmine. Obviously, when they meet, there's instant chemistry.
Sure.
They have a lot in common in terms of feeling trapped. But here's the big issue. Once he finds out that she is royalty, he starts lying. And he never really stops until almost...
Pretty much the very end.
Almost until the very end. And this is a real issue where people... I mean, you see this all the time in dating. I really want this person to like me, but I'm too insecure to think that they will want the real me.
Yeah, they won't like me, but if I make up a made-up version of me, that's the person they'll fall in love with.
Yeah, and, you know, the bill always comes due. Chickens come home to roost. I think we think in our minds that, well, I'll get them to fall in love with me, see the real me through the lies, and then reveal the real me at some point.
And then it'll be okay.
And then I'll apologize because they'll love me and we'll be okay.
Or they will think, she'll never find out. That's the point of lying.
Women always figure out the truth. Always.
And the fact is, like, yes, we all wrestle with insecurities, but if they don't fall in love with you, it's not worth it. Right.
Princess Jasmine?
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason on a Monday in April 14th to be exact. It's my mother's birthday today. Shout out to Mom. Big Rose, what's up? Yeah. You already know, man, we got a unique topic tonight. It's going to be predicated on how Disney, right, the Disney mindset found in all of their movies might be toxic. Tonight's topic, Disney deviance. Let's dive deeper into the intricate dynamics of intimate relationships, exploring the complexities of Prince Alarming and Princess Deception. Oh, Lord. Prince Alarming? Yeah. And Princess Deception. We're all lying. We're all Aladdin. Krishnamurti said it another way. He says, we are empty in ourselves, and we try to fill this emptiness with words, sensations, hopes, and imagination. But the emptiness continues. We are about to cook. We're about to cook. Sorry. The Disney princess, prince or princess, doesn't matter, mindset, does not merely influence relationships, it's replacing them. This is not a metaphor, but metabolic fact. According to fMRI studies, it proves girls exposed to princess media before the age of 7 suffer 22% atrophy in their anterior cingulate cortex. That's the portion of the brain region that's governing conflict resolution. Need that in intimate relationships. Neural pathways, once capable of nuance, now interpret disagreement as existential betrayal, pathologizing healthy friction as unromantic. Sounds avoidant to me. Meanwhile, oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is hijacked during happily ever after scenes, addicting viewers to limerence, the biochemical rush that comes from limerence. By adolescence, these neural pathways are rewritten to manifest as epigenetic submission. 68% of women raised on Disney tolerate emotional neglect. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Are you still waiting for your happily ever after? Do you think you're going to find the one? Do you think the one is out there? No. The one will always reflect what you've worked on internally. That's why everybody you've ever dated is the one, because they represent where you are currently on your path. I know people don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. 68% of women raised on Disney tolerate emotional neglect. Their OXTR, or oxytocin genes, are methylated into colonial scripts of self-erasure. Prince Alarming is no fairy tale either. He's the original gaslighter. Fanon reimagined. His white horse, a Trojan horse, smuggling in patriarchal malware into the psyche of his desired princess. Boys reared on Beauty and the Beast's redemption story, particularly the Beast's redemption story, learned that love means entitled passivity. Listen! Their mirror neurons desensitized to emotional labor. Result? Men raised on Disney exhibit 45% higher rates of narcissistic traits, conflating control with devotion. 1-800-920-1580. Who is sitting waiting for Prince Alarming? Huh? Brothers, you think if you get all the money in the world that she's going to be a princess? Or will she be an entitled, spoiled brat, one who refuses to take accountability for anything, one who refuses to look at herself because she's been getting the princess treatment the whole time? You think you're the first person to give it to her? 1-800-920-15. Get to your phone line. Men, I got to read it again. Men raised on Disney exhibit 45% higher rates of narcissistic traits, conflating control with devotion, the transformative narrative, the beast to prince via Belle's unpaid therapy. Oh, she loved on him. She poured into him. Becomes a generational curse. Women conditioned to romanticize toxicity as karmic destiny. Men rewarded for weaponized emotional incompetence. I just got to take care of you, protect you. I don't have to show up emotionally. You safe? You have all the baubles you need? You like your new car? You like the necklace I bought you? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Disney's true magic lies in quantum entrapment. Per Thomas Campbell's My Big Toe, The Theory of Everything, consciousness constructs reality. Yet princess narratives collapse into infinite possibilities with multiple abusive timelines. Girls who internalize Cinderella's rescue show 50% neural exit strategies, 50% fewer neural exit strategies during marital distress, trapped in simulations where self-sacrifice equals self-worth. Wow. The soulmate myth, amplified by algorithmically weaponized R&B trauma bonds. Love the Way You Lie, Rihanna and Eminem, forges a closed loop of lack. Dopamine hits from toxic melodies reinforce amygdala addiction to relational chaos. You already know the amygdala is the portion of the brain where strong emotions exist, right? But it appears that Gen Z are starting to break free of this algorithmic disillusionment. They are beginning to burn the castle. But at what cost? Oh, this is going to be deep. Are you guys ready for tonight's topic? I don't know if you're ready for tonight's topic, but we've got to stop Disney. The Disney malware has to stop. The neuro-spiritual colonization of intimate relationships has got to stop. This is not an analysis. It is a mytho-hacker's manifesto. We must learn to delete the prince and the princess. Rewrite your neural code. The revolution begins not with a kiss, but with a scream. I'm ready for y'all tonight. Are you ready for me? Disney operates as the ministry of love for neoliberal romance. A distributor of neurochemical pacifiers and gendered scripts. Survival demands becoming digital shamans, rewriting the code, burning castles, and loving like the world is ending. Because it is. 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Do you believe there is only one prince alarming or princess deception for you? 1-800-920-1580. Do you believe that your future relationship with your true love will be near perfect? 1-800-920-1580. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Do you believe in true love or a tailor-made exclusive love that's only for you? That is truly meant to be. 1-800-920-1580. Did you know you're dating the work your parents didn't finish? Because you didn't understand that your dating your dating patterns come from your parents. So if they come from your parents, you're supposed to be the anchor to that race. You got to win that race. How do you win that race? By running it backwards. Oh, Lord, you didn't know that, huh? So many people I have met are dating in the same way their parents dated because they didn't know. They didn't know. Wow, these just like attachment theory. I got it from my primary caregiver, right? Your relationships, what you're attracted to. Oh, it mirrors a lot of what your mama was attracted to. According to Ohio State University, you get your dating pattern from your mother. Oh, my goodness. You mean I get my insecure attachment style or any attachment style from my primary caregiver, who's potentially my mom, but I also get her dating pattern? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You think you're free. You think you're choosing. You think you have some type of authority. You don't. You're picking what she failed to understand, right? She picked what she failed to understand. And it becomes a generational curse. Now it's time for you to stop it. You got to run that race backwards. You got to undo what was done. Do you believe that your future relationship with your true love will be near perfect? Eesh. Do you think relationships should be perfect, easy, and without conflict? Disney? How important is love at first sight versus a love that grows over time as your ideal relationship? Do most women have the Disney princess syndrome? Those who grew up watching those movies, parents told you that you would meet Prince Charming instead of preparing you for rejection and a-holes? 1-800-920-1580. Do you think it's necessary to work on a relationship to make it successful? What is that? The millennials and Generation Z don't believe that. They don't believe working on a relationship will save it. They don't think it's worth it. It's too many options. The world is too small. Technology has made it too small. The next soulmate is just swipe left away. There's no reason I should put any emotional labor into making this great. This generation has been conditioned to believe that good people are replaceable. They don't even know what good is. They don't know what intimacy is. They don't know what true love is. They know what getting what my wounds want is. And if somebody gives to my wound, that's a good person. But they don't understand there's lessons in that too. Sometimes getting what you want is as unsatisfying as throwing away a good person who could have given you something you never expected to receive. Wow, when you hit that realization, oh my goodness, I threw away somebody that could give me something that I didn't even know to ask for. It's unfortunate. You learn it after they're gone. 1-800-920-1580. How much influence do you think Disney pictures, the movies, the princess, the prince, and or toxic R&B relationship songs have had on your relationship expectations? When we come forward, the voice of reason. I'm opening up the phone lines. I want to talk. I know you want to talk. Let's get this fire started.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. Before the fire, Altadena was a real-life Wakanda. A thriving black oasis just 50 miles from downtown Los Angeles. 80% black residents were homeowners, building intergenerational wealth against the odds. It was a hub of black-owned businesses, churches, and cultural institutions. It stood as a symbol of black resilience and economic independence. Then, in a matter of hours, it was gone. The fire tore through homes, swallowed businesses, and left behind a painful void. But was it just an unstoppable act of nature, or was negligence involved? Did officials ignore early warning signs? Were the response efforts delayed or insufficient? What role, if any, did corporate or government failures play? Survivors are demanding answers. Don't miss our KBLA Talk 1580 Town Hall. The Eden Altadena Fire, 100 days and counting. On Wednesday, April 16th, 4 to 6 p.m. at the Robinson Park Recreation Center, 1081 North Fair Oaks in Pasadena. Join Dominic DePrima, Nee Cordelai Corte, James Farr, Tavis Smiley, and a panel of survivors community leaders, and experts as we commemorate Day 100 since the wildfires flared up. And we discuss where we go from here. It's KBLA's Eden Altadena Fire, 100 Days and Counting Town Hall, Wednesday, April 16th, 4 to 6 p.m. at the Robinson Park Recreation Center in Pasadena. Light refreshments to follow. Admission is free, but sign-up is required at our KBLA1580.com website. The first 100 attendees will receive a complimentary air purifier. This is a community call to action, brought to you by KBLA Talk 1580 and Quinn Emanuel Trial Lawyers. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear.
Yeah, serial monogamy, that's the new standard. It's like, hey, it's not even a girlfriend boyfriend. It's
serial monogamy, meaning jumping from boyfriend girlfriend relationship to boyfriend girlfriend
and
relationship.
maybe not boyfriend, even girlfriend. Maybe it's just, hey, I'm dealing with you, you dealing with me. We serial monogamy.
But how long we doing that?
I've been riding that train for a while.
But how long we doing that? Like, how many people you gonna keep hopping to because you don't really know what you want? That stuff should be talked about in 3 dates tops. I'm just being honest. 3 dates tops. You should know if this person fits you, if this is going to be a good merger. I have met men that told me they knew in the first or second date if that woman was somebody he would marry. They told me, they said, I knew she was going to be my wife after the first or second date.
I believe it.
They knew.
We can look at a woman's demeanor,
everything
and
about
say
it.
she has, I mean, without even speaking to her,
wife equality,
and say she has, like, she just has that, the way she's
Listen, aren't you tired of the fairy tales? That was a whole fairy tale. If we can't see the child predator in the family or on the street, if we can't see the child predator in our friend circle, how are we going to look at a woman and go, look, I could tell by her demeanor, that's wifey material? What if it's performative? Everything he's talking about is surface level. Her dress came below her knees. She had a side part. Her hair was done like Felicia Rashad on The Cosby Show. She presents herself in a certain... It's a performance, man. Nothing clinical or spiritual about anything he said. For me, spirit comes first, And then the clinical has to back it. We got to ask better questions. You can't just eye test a wife. Let me put it through the eye test. Oh, she's not looking at no other men while we're in the restaurant. She's only focused on me. I must matter. Man, if you don't sit your anxious, preoccupied self down, it could be a performance. Before I even go to the phone lines, get to the phone lines because this is going to be deep. 1-800-920-1580. On the 16th, it's going to be fire. I want to let you guys know about a very important event that's happening in Pasadena. Pasadena, Altadena, it's my hometown. This Wednesday, April 16th, is day 100 since the horrific wildfires erupted in Altadena. Okay? We're asking you to join us this week for our live, nationally broadcast KBLA Talk 1580 Town Hall meeting as we commemorate this fateful day. We want you to celebrate the resilience of Altadenians and embrace this beloved black community. We'll be giving away air purifiers and $100 gift cards to survivors. So please come join us this Wednesday, 4 to 6 p.m. for our town hall meeting, the Altadena Eaton Fire 100 Days and Counting. This event is absolutely free, but you must register at KBLA1580.com, where you will find all of the pertinent details about the town hall. Thank you, from KBLA. Pasadena, Altadena, same thing, y'all. Same thing in a lot of ways. Pasadena is an incorporated city. Altadena is not incorporated. So Altadena is technically Los Angeles. But we all went to school together. We all lived in the same neighborhoods. We all, my uncle called it a bedroom community. That's what it is. Pasadena, Altadena. You know what it is. We want you guys to come out. Go to the website, KBLA1580.com. Register. All right? Let me get back to it. Oh. I got to go to break. Listen, before we go forward, let me just say this. Don't be afraid. I got people on the line right now, but don't be afraid to share your thoughts. Do you have Disney malware in your relationship expectations package? Did some of that stuff come from Disney? I want to know. When we come forward, the voice of reason going to keep cooking.
I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with 4 Things You Should Know with BIN News. Harvard professors are suing the Trump administration over threats to pull $9 billion in funding unless the school ends its DEI programs, calling it a violation of the First Amendment and Civil Rights Act. Maryland's Black Attorney General Anthony Brown and 19 other attorneys general are challenging a Tennessee law that criminalizes helping minors get abortion care out of state. They argue it's unconstitutional and endangers minors' health. Washington, D.C. leaders are urging the House to pass a Senate bill restoring over $1 billion to the city's budget. With no vote yet, Black Mayor Muriel Bowser has delayed the next budget to avoid major cuts. And James Madison University in Virginia is ending its DEI programs after a unanimous board vote. 4 staff positions are being cut. The move follows President Trump's executive order threatening to pull federal funding from schools that keep DEI initiatives. Get BIN News on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Change the way you see the world at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. Depart from their new Safari Excursions Depot and embark on a once-in-a-lifetime experience you'll never forget. Plus, every adventure helps support wildlife worldwide. Plan your visit to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park today.
Hi, I'm Dominique DePrima, and it's almost time to celebrate KBLA's 4th anniversary, coming up Juneteenth 2025. We'll be marking the achievement with 4 key community events, including a special symposium, luncheon, and brain trust hosted by me entitled The State of Black Women in Los Angeles. Keep it locked here for details on how to join us for this groundbreaking symposium examining the unique challenges, triumphs, and contributions of Black women in Los Angeles in the areas of education, healthcare, community leadership, cultural and political contributions. This public convocation will provide a critical forum to address the specific social, economic, and political realities facing Black women in LA today. We'll go live with a radio broadcast and YouTube live stream, a public discussion, and a private dialogue with some of LA's most impactful women. It's an affirmation of Black women standing at the intersection of race and gender in times of adversity while demonstrating remarkable resilience and leadership. We will listen and we will speak out and be heard, all in service of finding opportunities and solutions. Please plan to join us in celebrating our 4th anniversary by amplifying the voices of Black women. For more on our symposium and 4 events celebrating 4 years on the air, simply stay tuned or keep an eye on KBLA1580.com and help make this Juneteenth more jubilant with all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cordially invite you out to the Comedy Connection series, where comedy meets connection. You're gonna laugh, but you're also gonna learn. The long-awaited collaboration, where comedy collides with connection. It's your brother, Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, KBLA's own. I'm teaming up with my friend, the alpha male of comedy, Ray Grady. We're gonna host this comedic relationship roundtable series live at Inglewood's iconic Miracle Theater. May 31st, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't wait around. Get your tickets now. Join top comedians Ron G. and Kevin Tate, along with clinicians Dr. P. Pacoya McCall Robinson, along with my friend Christopher Johnson, PhD. Trust me, this is something you don't want to miss. It's unique, it's funny, and it's insightful. Think therapy meets punchlines. Tickets are selling faster than a bad first date. You better grab yours now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Individual results may vary. Consult a doctor prior to use.
If you've struggled to lose weight in the past, this important message is for you because you could lose as much as 50 pounds or more with Zelfie. Zelfie makes it easy and affordable to get weight loss treatment 100% online. Zelfie providers can prescribe FDA-approved GLP-1 weight loss medications clinically shown to help people lose weight, like Wegovy, Zepbound, and others. Plus, help get the medication covered by insurance, so it's as little as $0 a month.
The doctors are super helpful, and the meds have been a game changer. It's the first program I've had success with.
Before Zelfie, I was unable to lose weight, even though I was eating healthy and exercising 6 days a week. Zelfie helped me not only lose weight, but I feel so much better.
Text GOAL to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie and see if weight loss medications like Wegovy or Zepbound are right for you. Don't wait. Text now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text GOAL to 200-300. That's GOAL to 200-300. GOAL to 200-300.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Phil Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of a rolling wave can't be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight?
Commitment is about doing what you said you would do regardless of how you feel. People are so emotionally immature that once their emotions shift, so does their commitment to you. That's not commitment. Number two is the only way you get forever is to never leave. So people are not locking into forever. People are locking into the boyfriend and girlfriend mindset, which is let's see what season or how long this lasts. Marriage and boyfriend and girlfriend are two totally different mindsets and way of doing something. Marriage is I'm choosing everything that comes with you. I'm never leaving. I have to be disciplined. So when that part of you comes into this relationship that I cannot stand, that makes me furious.
Get me out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to start listening to the videos beforehand. I just got to. I cannot allow myself to be triggered. Now, I respect everyone. Everybody has the right to say whatever they want to say. But I just cannot tolerate this. Okay. Spirituality is holographic. It's everywhere in your life. It is everywhere in your life. You cannot sequester spirituality to a place and space in your life. Right? You can't go in both directions, damn it. You can't say, I'm a spirit having a human experience. So many people don't, it's just quote hunters out here, man. Just saying things. You can't say that in one breath and then in the next breath say, well, you know, marriage is a different tier of relationship. The only tier that makes a difference is that it's integrated into society. Now it becomes business. That's the way marriage is looked at by the federal and state governments. It's now a business. The principle that was used was I have to accept this person as they are. That's in any relationship. That's why relationships don't mean anything. That's why narcissism is on the rise. You mean to tell me you can practice discard in the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, and then all of a sudden not discard anymore? 75% of all marriages are initiated by women. Psychologically speaking, women are the more neurotic of the gender. So they negativity has a deeper impact on them. Where's the clinical piece? You can't just say, oh, marriage is a better relationship because in that relationship, it's all or nothing. In all of the relationships leading up to it, the spiritual aspect was still there. What spiritual aspects, though? The mirror of relationship that reflects what you've worked on or not back to you. That you think that respects the commitment you made to a concept? A societal construct? Marriage is a societal construct. It's a religious construct. Love isn't. Connection isn't. Healing isn't. Do you see what? Man, they done got my blood pressure up. And we talking about Disney. It's a Disney mindset to think I can turn on spiritual and relational awareness when I'm ready to commit for life. That's a Disney-based mindset. Neurobiological imprints of princess mythology. Neuroplasticity of naivete. When fMRI scans show Disney princess viewers exhibit 22% less ACC or anterior cingulate cortex activity during conflict resolution tasks, does this neural deficit pathologize healthy disagreement as unromantic? Listen, if you get to marriage before you reconcile that, I was raised on Disney, and I had a fairy tale marriage, and these are my expectations. How you gonna commit fully if they don't align with the Disney malware that's been downloaded and reconditioned over years? Here's the empirical hook. ACC thinning correlates with idealization of toxic partners in adulthood, according to UCLA 2023. I'm giving you the facts of it, not the dreaminess of it. You know, when I'm ready to commit, you know, I'm old, my player days are behind me, let me get ready. You can't turn on spiritual awareness, empathetic awareness, communication skill. You just can't turn it on unless you're actually practicing it. Here's your philosophical insight. The brain that cannot hold paradox cannot love. Soren Kierkegaard. Are we listening? We have a conflict allergy in our intimate relationships today. Anything that's seen as conflictual are grounds for discard. Do you understand? You were never Prince Charming. You were always Prince Alarming. You were never the sweet princess. You were always the princess of deception to somebody who hasn't healed. The brain cannot hold paradox. The brain that cannot hold paradox cannot love. Go back to Khalil Gibran. His poem is about duality. The poem on love is about duality. Love heals, love wounds. Love nurtures, love destroys. Love strips you naked, love clothes you. That's the duality in the poem. But Disney said happily ever after, and we're addicted to the thought. It's never going to be all good, but it can be okay. 1-800-920-1580. Somebody get to your phone lines. Oxytocin hijacking. If Disney narratives trigger oxytocin release during happily ever after scenes, do they addict young girls and even boys to relationship limerence before puberty? You can't just say, oh, well, because it's a marriage. If you ain't been, listen, you're born into relationship, in a relationship with your family. You take that family molding into your adult relationships. And if it was toxic, you're taking that into adult relationships. And if the adult relationships makes it to marriage, you're carrying that with it. Does that make sense? You watching some happily ever after. Here's the empirical hook. Girls exposed to princess media pre-age 7 show 3 times higher divorce rates. Developmental psychology. That's where I got it from. Here's the spiritual lens. Beware of the stories you ingest. They become your hungers. Rumi. Oxytocin fairy tales. Prepubescent limerence. Y'all thought I was finna play with you with the Disney topic? Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Well, I'm not. Many of you were raised on it. You think this is how it's supposed to. I keep telling you, relationship is a spiritual school where you discover yourself. From the vibe, the energy, the frequency, the communication, and the triggering from your partner. I've said it before. They are the question. You have always been the answer to you and for you. But you don't use relationship that way. You use relationship for escape. Let me escape my problem. She gonna hug me. She gonna make me a bowl of her special chili and give me that cornbread, and she gonna rub my... No, she might not feel like it. She might be harboring feelings of you're using me for this nurturing. When do I get mine? When I come for it. The voice of reason gonna keep cooking, and I promise I'm going to the phone lines. Let's get it!
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
During this time, it's important for everyone to know your rights. The 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments in the U.S. Constitution protects every one of us, regardless of immigration status. The 4th Amendment requires a judicial warrant to search your home. The 5th protects your right to remain silent, and the 6th gives you the right to an attorney. Just remember,
no warrant, no key, my privacy. You don't have to speak. No lawyer inside. Don't say a thing. Yeah, we all got rights.
Hey, we all got rights.
Hi, I'm Joe Montaigne. Let's talk about veteran homelessness, because it's not just a housing issue, it's a human issue. Right now, we need LA property owners to open their doors and give veterans a safe place to call home. With guaranteed rent and dedicated support, you can be part of the solution. Learn how you can help. Email houseourvets@lacity.org.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach? Transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal? Prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio that's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, and ever just as sure as the sun will rise.
I can always tell what type of guy a man is by the way his girlfriend act. Yeah. The way the girlfriend act is going to give it away every time. For example, when a woman acts like a baby girl or a princess or just like a baby, specifically around her man, then 9 times out of 10 chances her man treats her right. Her inner child is safe. Her inner child is thriving. She is thriving in her femininity 100%. And the way her man treats her reflects that. Like, her world would be literally unicorns and rainbows because she's being treated like a princess. Literally, like, just laughing all the time, joyful, playful, everything. But when a woman is just more serious and more calm, 9 times out of 10 chances she's just dealing with a more decent man. And when I say decent, I mean like one of those men that just give out the bare minimum and she's just kind of like okay with that. Like, you know, like he's not really giving her the princess treatment, but he's giving her enough to like have her. Hence is why she's not very playful and stuff, because she probably don't.
I'm going to go off. I think somebody want me to go off. That's what I think. So if you have a princess, listen, my daughter and my granddaughter, they're princesses to me, right? But our relationship is bi-directional. There are things I expect from my daughter, right? The way she carries herself. There are things that she must bring to the table. You've got this amazing education. It's time for you to go conquer the world. I got your back. I got your 6. Anybody come crazy? You already know what it is. I'm going off. I'm going to blow up like Mount Pinatubo. Let's get it. You understand? I'm going to encourage. I'm going to love on her. I'm going to protect her. I'm going to vibe with her. She need help. She need bread. I got her. Oh, but she's got to show up. She's got to show up for herself. That's part of me teaching her. You are the number one determining factor for the type of reality you want to live, Prima. Your thoughts, your feelings, your passions about you. That's what's going to create the reality you want to live in, not your father. Your father going to kick ass while you figuring it out. You understand? I can't date a princess who's not bi-directional like my daughter or my granddaughter. Let's turn it into pablum. Nuri Boots, that's my granddaughter. Nuri Boots, you want some popsicles? Yes, Papa. Okay, you're going to have to spell your name for me. Spell your name. N-U-R-I. Beautiful. Which popsicle do you want? What's your phone number? She'd give me her phone number. Can you do some math problems for me? Yes, Papa. Okay, if I give you the popsicle, you got to leave the wrapper on, okay? Yes. You don't want to make a mess, right? No, I like my dress. I don't want to make... Do you understand? There is give and take. You can't... Look. I want everybody within the sound of my voice to go to... to go to the miracleinglewood.com website. www.themiracleinglewood.com. I want you to go to events, and I want you to click on the relationship comedy conversation. This is May 31st, 2025. The doors open at 6 p.m. The show is at 7 p.m. This is the first time you've ever seen it done before like this. Okay? A comedy show and a relationship roundtable mashup. I've brought 2 high-powered, well-known, sharp clinicians, a brother and a sister. Ray Grady, the alpha male of comedy, has brought two well-known, seasoned, funny comedians. We're going to mash this thing up together. This is where connection and comedy intersect. This is where laughs and love intersect. May 31st. Get your tickets now. All you got to do is get on your phone, themiracleinglewood.com/events. Or just go to themiracleinglewood.com and click on events. Buy the tickets now. Get your tickets now. When I tell you, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to learn. It's going to be crazy. Now, I was going to go right to John, but John is up against the clock. So just hold over. I'm going to carry you over when we come forward. I'm going to carry it over, and then you'll be able to break it down, because I know John got fire for us. But let me tell y'all, Prince Alarming is out here in these streets, and so is Princess Deception. When you're unhealed, it doesn't matter the ideological construct that the relationship is defined as. It could be cohabitation. It could be married for 10 years. It could be married for 1 year. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you committed to ideologically. Oh, we're married, so this relationship is better. No, it just has tax breaks. I'm telling you, an unhealed marriage is worse than a healed cohabitation, where two people are just cohabitating, but they healed. That's a better relationship than an unhealed marriage. Two people in it. We got rings on, but they're only symbols of love. We don't really love each other. We don't even like each other. This is more of a business arrangement. You're not going to sell me that marriage is the best construct when two people are unhealed. Y'all better stop playing reindeer games. This fantasy stuff got to end. When I come forward, I'm going to Hawaii.